Suppo Crappo. So, I don't know if you watched the VOD, which stands for Video on Demand, in case you were wondering. But I made it to this town. Well, for a while I was having trouble finding where the guy was to get the. That was where I left off. But where I think you signed off was I was trying to find the guy that would teach me how to use the mana so I could bust up the rock, and it ended up being that witch lady, so I got her to teach me how to use the mana, and then I went and I busted up that rock, and that allowed me to go across the bridge. And then we spotted the area where Rose's village was, and it was gone. It's a giant crater. And so then she's like, we need to go to Jenova, which I believe is the name of this place. It doesn't tell you. But yeah, this is a Genoba. And because they'll know. She said they'll know something. So I guess, yeah, this is the same place I know. My daughter likes to play with her friends out in the courtyard at the inn. I can't imagine what they do out there all day. But perhaps you would like to rest for a while. No. There's no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. It's getting harder to find non-smug enriched fruits and veggies. Sure, they look pretty. They've got bright colors. But they're completely tasteless. How am I supposed to use that stuff to cook up some proper plates of food? I like the 3D world. What's this lady doing? Food here's okay, but it's small beans compared to Walkdonald's, best restaurant on the whole continent. You did watch the VOD? Okay, cool. Is it a hat place? What is this place? Mr. Mudwell? Oh wait, well, hello there, citizen. What can I do for you? Who are you? Oh, I'm but a humble trader from a long line of traders. My grandfather was already a professional merchant at the time of the Empire. He was a real hero, helping those who needed passage in or out of Jenova during the war. He did many favors, and he also earned money his keep. By working hard. Thus was born the Fogwell dynasty. Quite a beautiful story, isn't it? What can I do for you? The great disaster happened 60 years ago on the 50th anniversary of the Empire's victory over the demons. No one knows exactly what happened except that a huge explosion wiped out the southern part of the continent. Jenova was not entirely spared, and the turmoil that followed ultimately led to the Empire's demise. This is exactly what happened in that S.H.I.E.L.D. show. It's so weird. But anyway, it's a little bit different. I just wonder if, like, I don't know, I guess it's a common trope. Like a big cataclysmic event, and they try to stop it with time travel. And the turmoil that followed ultimately led to the Empire's demise. Thankfully, the traders were there to restore order. What can I do for you? After the great disaster, my father and his merchant friends came to the... Some at Marvel probably play this. Now, this show is... It probably came out about the same time. What's the year on this one? Because, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. was a while ago. And I think this game's kind of older, too. Anyway, Anyway. Empire's rescue. They formed the council that would take actions necessary to Jenova's survival. Someone needed to act quickly, what with all the chaos. The militia was created to replace the army. The former imperial tax system was abolished to make way for a fairer system. They gave people their freedom back. Since then, everyone is free to do trade and become wealthier. Oh, naturally, traders' sons all become traders themselves, but at least everyone has a chance. What can I do for you? Chrono Trigger. The explosion of the Great Disaster left behind a gaping hole, filled with a strange substance. As no one rightly knew what the stuff was, people called it smug. Our scientists quickly found that the smug could be used as an energy source. The traders declared a monopoly on the buying and selling of smug, and built the smug line to transport it to Jenova. Since then, everything here has been fueled with smug, and every time people use some, more money lines the council's pockets. Isn't technology grand? What can I do for you? If you ever need a favor, feel free to come and see me. I'd be thrilled to do what I can, by any means at my disposal, in exchange for a service of like value, of course. I don't do pro bono. Pro bono, ha 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 ha. As if that were even a thing, ha 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 ha. What can I do for you? Nothing at all. The Great Disaster. My village swallowed up by the smug. And look what's become of Jenova, Dr. Tuuk. Is that really our future? He did not mention demons. They must be hiding somewhere. I cannot believe they all vanished into thin air. That's not the number one problem here. My village, my parents, everyone's gone. Dr. Tuuk, we have to stop this great disaster from happening. I understand your anguish, Miss Rose, but if it is indeed possible to change the course of events, we should start by saving my people. That can't be changed, Menos. The demon's defeat is a part of history. I learned about it in school. It's in the past. But what's happened here, that hasn't happened yet. Perhaps in your past, Miss Rose, but to me, your present is my future. What might happen to the Empire is none of my concern. I want my people to live, to not be wiped out by our enemy. But if the Empire doesn't defeat the demons, that could change everything. I mean, maybe I wouldn't even exist. It's just too risky. And what of the people who live here now? Maybe they too will disappear if you alter the past. Does that not bother you at all? But who knows exactly what can or cannot be changed? It may well be that all of this already exists. Perhaps we have already come here. We have done all this, so no matter what we do, nothing can be changed. You know what, Menos? I don't really know. But I'm at least going to try. That's all we can do. Yeah, it is pretty good. How about you, Dr. Tuuk? Do you think we can change time? I do. You see, Menos, Dr. Tuuk is an optimist, just like me. And if we can, what do you think we should change? Oh, both. Thank you, Super Mario. I knew that I could count on you. Are you sure, Dr. Tuuk? It's pretty risky. Could throw off the world's balance. But we would still need to be able to turn back time. I do not know what is possible or even reasonable to hope for. Before anything else, we must find a Megalith. On that much, I completely agree, Menos. Let's go to the library and dig up some info. I have a good feeling we'll find out where there's a megalith. You heard that, Dr. Tuluk? Let's get going. We're going to the library. We're going to the library. That's from Mario. That plant. What are they called? It's a funny painting. Who's that supposed to be? I mean, I know that it's kind of mimicking The Scream by Edward Munch, but I don't know who the blue guy is. For goodness sake, Marianne, I've told you 1,000 times not to wrinkle the linens. You poor girl, you have absolutely no sense of perfection. The Great Destroyer demands perfection, and I serve the Prophet who represents the Great Destroyer. Is he ever going to tell them that's not your real name? Doesn't he hear Rose call you? I know. That is funny. The Missus is so demanding, I'm more frightened of her than of the Great Destroyer. I'm not even sure he actually exists. The Missus, on the other hand, I couldn't be more sure. I've gone and blasphemed without meaning to. Please don't turn me into the disciples. I beg you. Oh, we got a little religion thing going on here. I have a subreddit that lists every reference in this game. It's a great honor for a disciple to be able to spy. I mean, to guard Mr. Fogwell's home. Oh, you don't know Mr. Fogwell? He's only one of the richest merchants on the whole continent. Mr. Fogwell is a real nice trader. Maybe too nice, in fact. Whenever he says hello, I immediately want to buy something from him. Either way, he's a very powerful trader. Are you in the market for a smug-fueled furnace? Step right up. Ours are the very best out there. Guaranteed to have minimal smug emissions. There's an unbeatable price, too. Buy a smug furnace and you'll save on wood. It's very good for the forest, did you know that? And if you purchase one right now, you'll pay 0.1% less tax. So what do you say? No. Bitch. What are you, sales pitch proof? If everybody's like you, my business will go down the drain. Yep, hopefully, jerk. I got a library. Whoops. I think the library was over here. There's Whack-Donald. Olive, don't eat it. Where's the library? So it's there it is. Look, Dr. Tuluk, the Imperial Library. I'm not sure what it's like now, but in my day it was known for its many documents. I bet if we go there, we'll find out plenty about this time period. They're also likely to have something on the location of the megaliths. We'll have to find another one to get back home, seeing as the one that got us here was destroyed. But megaliths are quite rare, and even if we were to find one, how would we activate it? Not to mention it could end up taking us to an entirely new era. Menos, stop being so defeatist. What else can we do besides try? Nothing we can do will change anything. My people, My son. All of them dead. Ah! Dr. Tuak, I think Menos is going to need some time to adjust. Let's try finding information as fast as we can. This door is closed. What the? Library access is restricted to researchers. They are the only ones with keys. Yeah, I know. Who'd want to read books anyway? Utterly pointless. Are you thirsty, Olive? What can I say about my dog? What can I say? What can I say? What is going on? Why is there a dead body over here? Someone's sleeping. Huh? What? By lying stretched out on the ground, I can commune with the Great Destroyer. The Great Destroyer is omnipotent. He will destroy the world in order to rebuild it. Do you think he can hear me? Sounds like you were sleeping, buddy. So I gotta find a researcher. When I gaze at this fountain, I think of the future. The prophet has revealed it to us. He alone holds the truth. Water will wash over the world, and all will be flooded. The Great Destroyer is already at work, but the prophet will save us. Oh my, when I was young, I often came and played in the streets of Genova. But after the great disaster, the city became a terrible place, with the traitors and the prophets seizing power. And the smog makes me cough, and many residents have fallen sick as well. Ever since I've cut down on trips to Genova as much as possible. Olive! Chill, yo. All that banging. Looking for a researcher. Are you a researcher? I'd rather eat here than in the tavern. This way I save money to buy myself a meal at Walkdonald's every once in a while. Makes me drool just thinking about it. Everybody loves Walkdonald's. Doesn't make me want some Walkdonald's. After a long day, members of the militia come and rest here in the old Imperial Guard room. It's funny to think that 100 years ago, during the war, soldiers actually lived here. They must have had very skilled lieutenants to have won the war. What's this person doing lazying around? If the prophet has his rules, so does the militia. First rule of the militia, you do not talk about the militia. Second rule of the militia, you do not talk about the militia. Don't even ask about Rule 34. Wait a second. Is Rule 34 that thing I think it is? About, you know what? That's not very child friendly. You got 50 gold. Yeah, it is. Wow. No, don't take. In the bureau. I took the money. So, intriguing. The militia is being increasingly replaced with patrols of the Prophet's disciples. Oh, but I'm not a blasphemer. Just maybe it'd be better to keep things separate. We have a... Do you believe in the Great Destroyer? If you believe what the Prophet's disciples say, he's going to destroy the world. But if you ask for a precise date, they all get pretty vague. Maybe it won't happen for a few centuries. My plan is to work in the militia for a few years. After that, I'll save up and become a wealthy trader. Could happen. It's in our constitution, even. Well, very few have done it so far. Except for the sons of the traders, of course. But that's only natural, right? Anyway, I'll be one of the first to make it big. I just need to pull myself up from bootstraps. I joined the militia to defend Genova, not to apprehend blasphemers. Plus, with every passing day, the definition of blasphemy gets broader. At this rate, I can't say how far we'll go. Maybe we'll end up throwing everybody in the smug. Where is the researcher? This guy might be a researcher. Oh, my sweet. One day I'll take you far away from the smug fumes, all the way to Sylph Forest where time stands still. Our love will be eternal there. Ah, that's so romantic. But I'd rather go hiking on the frozen continent with only our love to warm our frostbitten bodies. I am your faithful knight. Your wish is my command. Oh, my love. Oh, my darling. How about I invite my mother to come along? What the fuck? How about we forget the whole thing? Kind of a weird little vignette. Hello there. We have lots of high quality equipment for sale, all forged with the power of the smug. Take your pick. Smug belt, smug boots. Puzzling. Why don't you just come back here and take it? What's this little place? Back in the Imperial days, this place was an orphanage for children whose parents died in the war. Nowadays, it's home for people bankrupted by the traders and who have nothing left. I would have preferred taking care of the children. Adults only get what they deserve. It's their own fault if they're in their debt, right? Makes you wonder why they do it. Didn't anybody tell them what might happen? Why? Why, oh why did I accept that contract? Every day I ask myself the same question over and over. My wife's never forgiven me. To think that I was taught to just say no to traders who want to sell me things I don't need. Leave me. I just want to die alone. I really tried, you know. After working so hard, I'd almost managed to become a trader. And now I've lost everything. It's my fault. all my fault. Jeez, guys. This place is a downer. Disciples train at the Prophet's Pyramid out west of here. It's got a big eye engraved on it. You can't miss it. Wait. So... puzzling. Alright, I went here. So I've been in there. I've been to the poorhouse. Have I been in here? I've been in here. I don't know if I went. Is there an interior area? There's an upstairs. All these books everywhere. I do hope the Prophet will enact a law banning them. Okay. Why? Why? Ooh, who's this? I don't like what I see here. Oh, I meant the other. Not. Okay, step aside, old man. Can't you see I'm walking here? I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Trying to talk to this lady. Mommy, that man looks poor. Don't touch me, mister. You're gonna give me diseases. Slap you in your face. Being a trader's wife isn't exactly a cakewalk. True enough, we want for nothing, but my husband is away very often and compensates by bringing our girls presents. I think they'd be better off if he were around more. I can't discipline them. I think they're just too cute to punish him. Jeez, lady. What do you want? Do you want a man that works, or do you want a man that sits around all day on a couch? You improve your reading skill. That's funny. I just can't sleep with all that noise from those girls next door. Why doesn't that mother tell him to ease up a bit? About Rule 34. Yeah, that's the... He said don't even ask me about it. I don't even want to know about it. I mean, I already know what I need to know about it. Hey, what's this? Oh yeah, this was the... where I found that guy before. The game takes an unexpected turn. Well, considering this game is full of surprises. Man. This door closed. That guy looks... he's got glasses. Come on, stop, buddy. Let me through. I'm training. I'll need to build up strength if I want to climb Mount Alpha. That's the only way to become a disciple. Alright. Crazy guy. This guy. I can't seem to find my key to the library. but I'm certain I left it here. I simply must find it to continue my study of the scientific explanation for the predominance of traders in an econo-religious system within a post-disaster society. And where has Mimi gone? Still hanging around with her friends, I suppose. Well, as long as she stays out of trouble and lets me work. Now, where's that blasted key? I'm gonna find it. Gotta find it before you can. It's in the clock. Gotta read all this. Where do you think the key is? It's in his mailbox. Maybe the girl took the key. You just got to Genova, right? It's obvious from your tan you've spent too much time outdoors. In Genova, my delicate skin is protected from the sun's harmful rays by the vapors of the smog. Good for you, dork. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. Our family has been poor for generations, but at least before we could see the sun. Now everything uses smog. The smoke blocks out the sun, and everyone's getting sick. The traders are the only ones getting richer. What do we get out of it, huh? I worry about my daughter's future. Mommy worries a lot. Are all adults like that? Yeah, we're all nuts, kid. Wait, what did that say? Adventures of the Snow Queen by Walt D. Good thing there's no sound. I don't get that. When I was little, I'd always go hide in the sewers with my friends. It was full of rats and other disgusting stuff, but man, did we have a good time. But ever since the Great Disaster, just don't enjoy life anymore. Man, this Great Disaster really ruined everything. I already talked to this cockanoodle. Let's double check everything first. Mimi, did you get the key? Ah. Yep, Saku. I got it. Brilliant. How about you, Ribbon? Do you have the map? Yep, boss. I've got the map. Awesome. I hereby declare Operation No Toys but Plenty of Books has begun. Sako, I think we should come up with a better name for our operation. I think so too. How about we call it Operation Super Mimi? Ugh, no. Mimi, it's not just your operation, it's all of ours. And so, might I suggest Operation Sako and her friends? No way. Why should there only be your name in our operation? Maybe because it was my idea in the first place? Well, I'm the one who stole my dad's key. If I get caught, I won't get dessert for at least 3 days. Which means I'm the one taking the biggest risk here. Stop arguing, you two. I just want to read the books that are hidden in the library. It's so boring without any toys. So why not call our operation Operation Books for Ribbon? No. Ooh, you guys are so mean to me. I'm gonna cry. Come on now, don't throw a fit. Hey, how about we go back to our HQ to choose the name? Good idea, Mimi. Alright, everyone return to HQ. Hey, wait for me, you guys. They got the key. Where's HQ? Sure, the Great Disaster flattened the whole part of the continent, but that's also where we get smug from. As they say, all's well that ends well, right? Well, except for all the victims of the Great Disaster, of course. But then apparently they didn't suffer at all. Boom, gone in an instant. I mean, I don't know about how much about it. I was born yet. He. Is Whack-Donald's their headquarters? I don't have time for this. You there? It's your lucky day. You just won this gem of a home. Claiming it is so simple, a child could do it. A child with 10,000 G, that is, my modest purchase fee. So what do you say? I don't have 10,000 G. Listen, I like the cut of your jib, so I'm gonna go out of my way to offer you a reduced price. 5,000 G is my final offer. So what do you say? You drive a hard bargain, okay. 500 G, in cash up front. No. If you're broke, you should have said so sooner. I'm very busy, you know. I told you no. Twice. Damn it. Guess my neighbor's having some sort of get together. Sounds like there's more than just them over there. Must be nice. Ha 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 ha. How easy it is to cook with a smug burning stove. I can't do without it anymore. What? You've heard smug fumes are toxic? Everyone has to die of something. Plus, considering how much it cost me, I have to make good use of it now. Where the heck is the head? Oh, there it is. That? No, it's nothing. It's empty. Bullshit. I know what I'll do. What? So I have to... Where's that guy that was running? There. Let me through. I'm training. I'll need to build up strength if I want to climb Mount Alpha. That's the only way to become a disciple. So I gotta climb Mount Alpha. He who sought to fly like the wind, unknown inventor. Hey, you got your bad word in there. Congrats, guy. You beat the system. I know you. Long time no see. What are you doing here, then? We call this place Windy Valley, but the Wind Guardian hasn't been seen here in ages. One guy actually tried to get the wind going again, but he died in the attempt. Anyway, as you know, none of that really matters. What is this guy, you? Access to the Tower to Mount Alpha is restricted to those apprentices who have passed novice training in order to become disciples of the Prophet. If you have not passed, you shall not pass. So where do I get novice training? Guess I gotta go to the... None of this matters. Maybe I gotta go in here. The Great Destroyer shall punish you all. Nee. What did I do to deserve such imbeciles? Nee. Well, Will no one open this for me? We send for someone, venerable prophet. Nee! How dare you make me languish here? Ah, finally. One of these days I'll have to change that mechanism. But it's the surest way to protect my very precious stone of time. Don't even try to scale the pyramid. It's so slippery, even the famed ninja squirrels never made it to the top. To get inside, you need to reach it by air. But without wings, it cannot be done. When humans fly, as they say. How do I get novice training? See that beautiful pyramid? We're the ones that built it. It required lots of hard work. But when water covers everything, we'll be able to take shelter in there. Still, a slight detail has been niggling me. Do you think it'll float? Ow. I can't wait to become a disciple, but novice training is really difficult. You have to master quite a few skills. I'm not sure I'll make it. Well, how do I do it? Number 5 has always intrigued me. I mean, really, it's a special number, don't you think? Pops up everywhere. The story of the 5 little pigs, the tale of the 5 musketeers, and of course the 5 keys to be collected by the Great Destroyer before annihilating the world. As strange can be, why 5? Kind of a weird thing to tell a stranger. I've always dreamed of touching the Stone of Time, but only the Prophet has this honor. Our greatest treasure kept safely atop the pyramid. Do you think that by touching one can communicate with the Great Destroyer? Do you want to take the novice test? Yes. Fine. Listen carefully to my question and choose the correct answer. The Great Disaster was the first omen of the world's annihilation. What will the second be? Flood. Yes, exactly. That's why we built the pyramid. That way we'll all be able to survive when water covers the world. Your novice training isn't over yet. Speak to the other professors to continue the test. The other professors. Do you want to take the... Yes. Fine. Listen carefully to my question and choose the correct answer. Before destroying the world, the Great Destroyer must first do something. What is it? Collect the 5 keys. Yes, that's it. There's surely a hidden meaning to the keys. The Prophet is unequivocal when it comes to the number 5. Your novice training isn't over yet. Speak to the other professors to continue the test. Do you want to take the novice test? Fine. Listen carefully to my question and choose the correct answer. The great eye symbolizes the Great Destroyer. It is etched into our most precious treasure. What is this treasure? The Triforce, ha ha ha. Stone of Time. Easy peasy. Well done. Indeed, the Stone of Time is kept at the very top of the pyramid. I'm a genius, guy. The Prophet discovered it near the smug shortly after the Great Disaster. Congratulations. You passed the novice test. That's only the first step. To become a disciple, you need to go to Windy Valley, then climb Mount Alpha. Top Mount Alpha, I have to spend an entire day meditating before I assemble the Great Eye. Only then will you be ready to become a disciple. Man, this is a long way just to get to stay in an inn. Just to stay in an inn so that I can get a key to go to the library. At least that's my theory. What the hell? What's that noise? What's all that banging? I'm back, bitches. Final temple dedicated to the Great Destroyer. There's also an old rusted out doohickey in the corner. Looks like some winged machine. Weird, huh? I wonder what it is meant to do. Can I go in? Exit time on it. It's restricted to those apprentices who passed. I did. Oh, you're that new novice. I was told you'd be coming to finish your training. Dr. Tuak, we don't have time to go rock climbing. We should do some digging at the Genova Library to try and find a megalith. Yeah. Maybe I'll be able to stay in the inn. As just a novice. Of course the woman tells me that I'm doing it wrong. Damn it. Did that one get through? I don't think so. Oh, dang, where's my phone? Crap. Sorry, oh, here it is. What? See, I can't be... Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in our HQ? Oh, really? Hear that, Mimi? He wants to help us. But help us with what exactly? Good point. Help us with what? I was just about to ask that. So, you want to help us do what exactly? Steal books? Seriously, are you nuts? You working for the Prophet Secret Service or something? Do you really think we'll admit to something like that? Forget about it. You're too green to try and nab us. key. What key? Do you think I'm an idiot or something? Watch out, girls. There's a creepy guy staring at us. That? No, it's nothing. It's empty. Defeated by a bunch of teeny boppers. Wait, maybe if I tell... Oh, try the toys one. Forgot that that was an option. Thanks, guy. Oh, I want to help you. Toys? What for? We don't need no stinking toys. We're not little girls who play with dollies. We do much more interesting stuff than that, right, girls? Yeah, Saku. For sure. So you see, keep your toys. Besides, they're illegal here. I just need the key. Say, you know what? I like people who are direct, who know what they want. So say you find this key of yours, like maybe in a safe or a chest or something, and maybe you use it to get into the library. And in the library, say you find, I don't know, a book. In this purely hypothetical scenario, would you bring it to us? You promise? Cross your heart and hope to die? Like, do you promise on your life? Well, I think we'll get along just fine. Keep your promise and you'll have nothing to worry about. I haven't fought any enemies in a while. Kinda miss fighting. Check my phone. I don't know why this clever little pig. Oh my god. How did it figure that one out? I'm glad that the sensors are alive and well. Welcome to the Genova Library. Suppose you're the new students. I'm the Dean of the Genova Library. We researchers devote our lives to extremely important matters. For example, finding out why it itches when one is bitten by a mosquito. Oh, we're not concerned with finding a cure or some such nonsense. Knowing why it itches is clearly more interesting. By the by, I will discuss my own research when time permits. I'm an expert in the study of the ancient Magi civilization, specifically the legends surrounding their use of strange powers in late antiquity. But before I can tell you all about that, you'll need to complete your studies. It's just that, look, Professor, we're in quite a hurry and... Holy shit. Quiet. You're students. In the library, you must submit to your professor's authority. Unless you do not wish to learn anything. In which case, get out. Please forgive student Menos, Mr. Dean, sir. We'd be delighted to follow your lessons. In particular, the ones about the megaliths. Right, Menos? Yes. He smacked him. Well then, if you're determined, let us begin. You must receive credit for 6 core disciplines, courses in various fields. To do so, you need only speak to my researcher colleagues in the library. Each of them will submit a problem allowing you to get credit for a particular subject. You can choose your own curriculum. You're under no obligation to do all of them, but I may have a little reward if you complete all 8. Did you get all that? Have fun studying then. Come back when you are all done. But no sooner than that. I simply hate being disturbed. Hey. Hey, Pig 5UKCER. You got through. He reminds me of my old professor. I've always loved studying. It's fun. He seems to know much about the Magi. He will certainly have much doubts about the megaliths. We'll start all the way over here. All the way over here. Hello there. I'm the new cryptographer for the Council of Traders. They requested that I devise a new encryption system to secure trade. I finally developed a system that's uncrackable. Would you like to put it to the test? Terrific. If you manage to bypass my system, I will award you credit for its cryptography. Okay. Cipher. Out of the 4 symbols, which one completes the series of symbols? What in the F? Oh shit! I was doing it backwards. Okay. This is stupid. Guess I'm just gonna try all of them. Yeah, I don't know why that's the answer. Hello, my friends. It's easy. It's easy. What the hell? You want to learning? Thank you, my friends. This is really tough. Wait. No, it can't be yellow. red. Yes, I did it. I did it, guy. Puddling. Clever little pig. The beam leaves source A and must end up in main conduit B. Move the mirrors to direct the beam to point B will activate all 6 crystals. Well, Okay, let's move these. This is insane. So I know that this one has to go here. Either has to go. did it. I did it. Oh my god. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Wow. This is making me feel smart. Because maybe I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. You new pupil, I've dug up a strange relic with a mechanism I can't get a handle on. Do you have a few minutes to spare? You're too kind. Here, this strange item was found in some ancient Hyrulean. Pig. That'll do, pig. Here, this strange item was found. Pigs are pretty smart. There's no look on it, save for this bizarre keyboard set with symbols. You would do me a great service by opening it. What? I don't understand here. So, are you... Okay, I've dug up a strange relic with a mechanism I can't get a handle on. Do you have a few minutes to spare? You're too kind. Here, this strange item was found in some ancient Hyrulean. There's no lock on it, save for this bizarre keyboard set with symbols. You would do me a great service by opening it. The gold button must be triggered last. Oh, I see. Shit. Okay, so one. This one. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. Because it looks like they're arrows, like there's the number, but then there's arrows that are going. Damn. Put in your birthday. Man. Let's try the other ones first. I guess the party's over. Greetings, young man. Researcher attached to militia. Speaking of service, how about you do well? After leaving guardroom X, each patrol must reach one of 7 watchtowers. Patrol may go down any path, but must stop at the 6th tower it encounters. Also, it can never use the same path twice. There's always procedure. One of the towers will never have a garrison. So it has to be the 6th one that it passes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would have 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would have that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think G. Yeah, I put in my birthday. How would I even do that? I think G. Oh, so you can't like go back. I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think E, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. 1. It would be A, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. B. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's B. No. Shit. C. 1, 2, 3. I think it's C. What? Now I don't feel as smart. So it's not G or C. F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not F. So it's a D. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think D. What? That's not right. That's a glitch. So it's ruled out D, C, G, and B. And A. So I guess E, although I don't know how. Every 500 years, two comets meet in the heavens. Books on the subject indicate that the next occurrence is this very night. I wouldn't miss this for the world, but unfortunately, I cannot figure out what part of the sky they'll be visible in. Here, look on this map. When the two comets arrive, they will cross the map only diagonally. They will not intersect any star present either before or after they meet. Which square will they meet? Get it. I don't fucking get this one at all. Knew they sent would help me out. Sure, look, took you your time, didn't you? Here's what's up. We gotta replace the town's old piping network. Trying like crazy to come up with the best outline for connecting all the junctions, but it's a real brain teaser. Go on, take this map and get working. You must connect points A and B with a network of pipes. Junctions in green cannot be moved, but must all be connected to the final network. Move the pipes to create a single network that goes through every area of the map. one's a toughie. I don't get this because it can't. I think I got it. Did it. That was fun. I love those games. I just gotta do one more. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. I'm not doing that one. Sorry, I did that guy. To do this guy? Did that. This guy. Haven't. The library holds so many books, it must almost be sorted meticulously. I'm in charge of the archives, but because such a collection can't be perfectly sorted, I bear the title of an archivist. That's funny. So the joke dated back to the imperial era. At any rate, I have a tidying-related conundrum that has me on my wits' end. I haven't slept for 3 nights now. Would you like to give it a try? Alright, let's do it. Okay. How are they organized? Is it color? Is this one? You figured it out? So there's 3 bars at the bottom. Oh, stop. Can you give me a hint? Oh wait, hold on. Damn. That's the hint. Stop, Olive. This is driving me insane. So it's goes thinner, thicker. I have no idea. Can you just tell me what it is? Did I go to this guy? Yeah, that's the one with the... Did I go to this guy? Each row has the same number of lines on the top and bottom. Wait, what's this guy? Oh. See, I was on the right track, but... I was thinking like they had to be the same spacing. Oh, I see it. Got it. Thanks, guy. It's a team effort. Oh, there's the book. So, are your studies progressing well? You finished all required courses. Do you wish to end your studies? Yes. Congrats, most students drop out before the end. Alright, now on to my teaching. What would you like to know? Magi are people, but rather a civilization. Why have I been playing for 2 hours? I've been sitting on my ass all day. The Magi driving, and then for 2 hours, the Magi are people, or rather a civilization that peaked more than 2,500 years ago, while the world was largely underwater. According to the legend, they possessed magical powers beyond anything else in history. Some even say they could manipulate time itself. But these are most likely the exaggerated explanations of contemporaneous people to account for strange phenomena after the fact. Nevertheless, after dominating the era in which they lived, they completely vanished 2,000 years ago. All they left behind were a few ruins and many unsolved mysteries. What would you like to know? What are commonly called megaliths are in fact the most famous relics of the Magi civilization. While somewhat rare, they are evenly spread throughout various continents. It's not precisely known what purpose they serve. Deciphered writings refer to a road or path. Where does it lead? Incidentally, it was while searching for a megalith that my former professor, also a great Magi, met her end. Quite a sad story, really. What would you like to know? Surely it's the greatest riddle ever put forth. Why would a civilization as powerful as the Magi vanish from the face of the earth 2,000 years ago? And without a trace, or practically none. Even after years of research, I must admit, I haven't the foggiest idea. What would you like to know? My old professor was a leading Magi expert. Her entire life was devoted to figuring out why they had disappeared. I recall she was particularly interested in the megaliths. She thought the stones contained a power that, once triggered, would enable her to learn more about the Magi. She discovered a megalith that she believed she could activate with the Stone of Time. Sadly, she was captured by the pirates that lived in the island at the time. No one ever found a trace of her. That was on Magi Isle, the one people now call the Cursed Isle. What would you like to know? Stone of Time. The Stone of Time is quite the legend in itself. It has some connection with the megaliths, but I do know more than that. The item predates the Magi by many years, so long ago in fact that no one remembers when or why it was created. I'm not even sure if the stone really exists. The only direct reference I was able to identify is in the archives of the Demonian royal family, which I was lucky enough to visit. The Stone of Time is evidently a large round stone, black with an eye engraved in its center. Interestingly, the eye resembles that used by the prophet. A bizarre coincidence, if you ask me, but I am hardly concerned with the outside world. What would you like to know? Magi Isle is located far to the east and can only be reached by boat from Serena Harbor. Its name comes from the Magi ruins around there. Pirates made it their home, only to be mysteriously driven out later. Whatever the case may be, fishermen still refuse to step foot there. They believe the island is cursed, and so has its name become Cursed Isle. Quite the ghost story, as if they even existed. To get to Magi Isle, you'll need a boat. Keep in mind that only a member of the Council of Traders can provide you with a pass of safe conduct. What would you like to know? Nothing at all. So, I gotta get on the boat. But I gotta get through the Council of Traders. Is that this guy? No, this is the... Alright, I'm gonna have to stop for the night. But I know what I gotta do. Alright. It was a long night. A lot of progress made. We did barely any fighting. Did we do any fighting at all? Yeah, we didn't do any fighting at all. We did puzzling. There was a lot of puzzles tonight. It's pretty good though. It was fun. Alright, I'll see you later. Good night and good luck.